Well, howdy everyone. We're continuing our series on growing table queen squash from seed to harvest, and this one we're going to call Life After Aphids. So I had an aphid infestation in here. I removed most of the leaves on the first plant, and it's growing back nicely. The aphids are gone. Most of the leaves kind of were coated with that kind of honeydew that they make, so they won't photosynthesize well, so I took them off. The other plant was barely touched. I caught them early enough to prevent them from harming this plant, and I think you can see that's a large leaf right there. There are squash in there, and there is actually there's squash forming on this branch. This branch is left over from the original plant, so everything is doing okay now. You know, the aphids, like I said, they are prolific. They can really take over fast if you ignore them, and we don't want to let them get ahead of us, because they will suck the plant dry basically. And the thing is, they carry viruses sometimes, so I'm real happy with this other plant here. It's really starting to make some healthy leaves, and got another squash down there. So we're getting a bunch of squash growing, and it's been really hot here for the Northwest. We're in the 90s. These plants don't really mind it, basically all I do is make sure the reservoir stays topped up, and I have my fans running in here to kind of circulate the air. And I think you can see this leaf is waving in the breeze, and you don't want to beat them up. You want to just, the air can be moving just above them. It doesn't have to be hitting the plants. That's not good because it dries out the leaves. So all in all, pretty happy with these. Things happen, you know, aphids happen, spider mites can happen. I dealt with the aphids by using Merit, which is a systemic insecticide. It's been around for a long time. I know some of you are organic, and if you're organic, you'll have to use neem oil, and you'll have to keep repeating sprays every few days until you get them all. But you can do it that way. I couldn't figure out a way to get into the center of these plants, especially this one here, and get every part of the plant, because you need complete coverage for organic insecticides to work. So yeah, I cheated a little bit, but you know, I had it around. I was a truck farmer for a lot of years, and I figured, why not? You know, I'd rather save my plants than watch them slowly waste away. And anyway, things are doing pretty well. I've got some new plants coming. I really got bit by the philodendron bug, so I got some more philodendrons coming, and I got more hanging plants and everything. It's funny, I kind of started out mostly growing vegetables, but I'm starting to get pulled towards house plants, especially house plants that have big leaves like some of the philodendrons do. So anyway, everybody take care. Happy gardening. Don't forget, Keep it green. All right, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.